Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Here I am on Hand of Fate 2, ready to continue my playthrough. So last time we started this very interesting and fun game, and I've been enjoying myself a lot playing this, so I just took the first opportunity to continue with this game. Here you can see my character, and here we are back into the caravan along with Jacob. That's the name I decided to give to the dealer guy. I don't know who that is. I have absolutely no idea because I didn't play the first game. Maybe that was a mistake, but you know, I was recommended this game in particular, so I decided to go straight to the sequel. And not gonna lie, I'm enjoying myself a lot, so here we are. Hello, Jacob. How you doing?
I have clawed my way back, beyond the 13 gates, to this mortal realm.
He's such a cool guy. So I wanted to have an adventure today. I unlocked the Map Maker Challenge.
Ah, this is a story yet to be told. Let us take a glimpse into the future, and with it learn of lands beyond death.
There are places where the boundaries between life and death grow thin. None but the foolish or desperate will approach these gateways. But if you would change what has gone before, venture forth in the steps of the thousands of mortals and gods who have failed before you. Even in land wrecked and desolate, burning in the blood of gods, goblins persist. You can't kill them. So I will go with this. This one, of course. I want to check out what this is. Many ink tree. Maiden, 10 prayers. Westwind Tavern. And Ranna's Remarkable Fishing. For the equipment, I'm going to take the Cardinal Blade, of course. The Bastion of Purification, Berserker's Creed, you know, maybe this one might be useful. Let's take this one. end of the day I have to pick them all. Okay. Supplies. Okay.
Every story we tell is ultimately a story of power. This one is a story of broken power, long dead gods, and the rotten tides that lap at their fallen bodies.
Interesting. Reach into the wastes. Once a great civilization dwelled here, a utopia. Now it is an empty and devastated place, known only as the Mournful Wastes. Torn apart by gods and mortals, each searching for the lost gateway. A gateway that leads beyond death itself, a gateway that can undo your guilt, make amends for your mistake. She died long ago, but you have not forgotten. With the Emperor dead, and the Empire in discord, you had no choice but to select a new leader. Ever willing, your companion took the mantle of Empress. She would have made a great ruler if you had but managed to stop her killer. You enter the lonely inn that guards the bridge into the Badlands, somber in the knowledge that none succeed in their first journey into the wastes, yet few survive to make a second. A few dust-covered characters watch you carefully. Beware, an elder shrieks. They say a demon stalks the land, handsome and terrible. Once a pirate, his lust for gold drove him from the sea to the desert. One by one, his loyal crew died. Now only he remains, kept alive by the terrible fire inside. And beware, another elder clenches a cake in her hand with great intensity. A god lies imprisoned beneath the stone. They say that even now her struggles crack the earth and fill the world with flames. Okay. Thanks for telling me. An elder stops you and presses a smooth pebble into the palm of your hand. A crude map is etched upon it. He looks up at you with faraway eyes. The holy man is the fond of all riddles. So, I have to resurrect the Empress. Then I can buy riddles from the statue of a priest encounter. Review collected riddles at the campfire. Although the map may change, the riddles will always be true. Okay. This sounds complicated. The words rip out of the old man like a terrible secret. With that, he sighs and grips your hand. Heavy gold bracelets line his arm. I once sought the porter like you. It cost me everything. As you gently brush him off and step out of the inn, the dusty inhabitants shake their head at your folly.
A god is nothing but a source of endless power, and now this one lies trapped beneath the earth, railing in fury but achieving nothing.
Iga's wrath. The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures and the air shimmers from the dreadful stifling heat. A rumbling comes from deep within the earth, like something huge and terrible waking from a slumber. A voice from below trembles with rage. You think I cannot crush you to dust from my prison? Heresy, fool, snake! Advance, and let your blood bless my grave. Ah, wonderful. I just take one step into this place and I'm already risking my life. Wonderful. The voice roars in rage, shaking the ground underfoot. A great fissure opens up beneath you. Searing blinding liquid fire boils out of the earth. Okay, I'm getting covered in lava. Hellfire. You manage to scramble to safety.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Okay, again.
The ancient statue holds the keys to this challenge.
A few sparse tufts of grass grow at the base of the statue, a rare sign of life in the mortal wastes. One hand is raised in prayer, the other holds out a worn offering bowl. I have absolutely no money. Pray for a little. With a cascade of dust, the statue's face begins to animate. Beware the intersect of tree and tower.
With knowledge, the perils here may easily be bypassed. Well, with knowledge and the wit to use it.
I watched as the goddess of the earth, the Hirt? How do you say this word? The earth slew her own sister. Skies rained blood for 100 days.
Longest night, and a symbol of the deepest matters. You would do well to attend to the things that happen here.
On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stikal set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night, the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept the pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body and you fall into a deep, hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. You wake to find yourself in a stable nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. I see. Okay.
When you sail beyond sight of land, you belong to the sea. Even though you return, that truth never leaves you. This I know.
The sea dog Hali. Well, I am supposed to save the crew of Ali, so... Is this guy a ghost? A chill creeps down your spine. Someone, or something, is following you. You turn to face your pursuer. A ghost, a grinning spectre, stands before you. A young man with his hair looked up into a messy knot. I am the pirate Captain Halley. His voice rasps from disuse and decay. You can see me, can't you? And what is a pirate doing away from the sea? The promise of the gateway led me here, he grimaces. We searched among the bodies of the dead, picked through the bones of abandoned gods, should have been a warning. Even if I wanted to get them back, I could not. The statue would not respond to me. I am cursed, unable to do anything but wonder. Do you know where the gateway is? If I did, I wouldn't be here talking to you, of course. Halley runs his fingers through his hair. Besides, I can't go through the portal anyway. I'm a ghost. The land forgets the dead, even here. The ghost vanishes, suddenly reappearing behind you. But perhaps I can show you some of the land, for coin, of course. Yeah, sure, why not? He bows deeply and evaporates, his spectral form scattering into the wind.
Memory is truth, it is said. Yet our memories shift and fade and vanish in time. What are we then? Composed of faded truths and bright lies, what then is left?
It's a goat, Jacob. It's not that deep. While roaming the barren nothingness of the mournful wastes, you chance upon a goat. Pet the goat.
Dice are a constant reminder of death. The singular is die, as I'm sure you know, and they are often called bones for the material from which they were crafted. Here, however, they may also bring a touch of life.
So, do you want to blow on the dice? Come on, you know, you bring me good luck. Yeah!
A win here sets the tone for your challenge.
What's truly important? The goat darts its eyes about wildly. Suddenly, it rears back on its hind legs and kicks you square in the chest with its front hooves. Ow. As you sprawl back, stunned, you feel a great weight lift from your soul.
Ever since I've returned to this world, I've been disappointed. The filth, the shame, the horrors dwell in the minds of men, not in the monsters in the darkness.
Westwind's only tavern, the Rusty Razor, is a safe harbor among the many dangers of the outer reaches of the Empire. Its barkeep sits outside the establishment with a look of resigned defeat. Upon your arrival, he jolts straight up and a smile almost springs out across his face. At last, someone from the guild is here. These Empire soldiers have almost ruined me. Before you can disagree, the owner swings open the saloon doors and pushes you inside. In Inside, you discover a handful of Empire soldiers enjoying ale rather than doing their duty. The freshly invigorated barkeep hops into a table and shouts above the noise. "You lazy drunken deserters are done. The Stewards Guild has sent an enforcer here, and now you're all going to have to get back to your posts. This town needs defending." One of the soldiers rises with a slight sway. "We got 3 days until our shift ends and we return to civilization, so we're not doing any fighting unless they threaten the supply of ale, right lads?" A raucous cheer erupts and beer tankards smash together all around. "So why don't you take your shiny Sun King badge and show off?" I don't have the money. I have to flatten. He suggests, with menace, that the soldiers should report to duty, or they'll report to the healer. And I failed. "I won't be threatened by the likes of you," the soldier grumbles as he rises, followed by his friends. And then we have to fight. Warrior's axe. Barely more than a woodchopper's tool.
Just once, could we get a quiet drink? Tricean Sun, Fate and Fame!
Soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon. What's going on? I can't breathe anymore. Soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon. Okay, sorry, I need to drink some water. Okay, it's better now. Yeah, seriously, my mouth was dry as sand, so I need to drink. As soldiers fall under yet another blow from your weapon, the leader shouts out. "Stop! Alright, we do our part. Just stop cracking our skulls." And
Nicely done. Do what you can to find more food.
I need more food, actually. Oh. The boy, Captain Halley, appears silently at your side. I will visit the statue of the priest if I were you. He draws a transparent telescope and surveys the landscape. The god imprisoned under here will kill you if you don't know the way. He nods politely and disappears. I don't have any money to get food. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, fine. We're gonna do this the hard way. I'm gonna bet the goat.
I'm somewhat surprised you lost that one. These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures and the air shimmers from the dreadful stifling heat. The rumbling comes from deep within the earth, like some huge and terrible weight from a slumber. A voice from below whispers with lament. Once I commanded a sea of warriors, now their bones gather dust around me. Something crawls from a burning fissure. Great! We have to fight.
I'll have you know my friend here is still far better than you. I hope this works.
freezing monsters crumble to ash as you slay them. But I'm not doing so good, I'm afraid.
Here's a token for you, if you can earn it.
While strolling the docks of Iron Peak, a tattooed woman calls to you from a small fishing sloop. As she shakes your hand, she introduces herself as Rana Ishmael, captain of the SS Remarkable. You fish, that means food, I hope. You look strong of arm and sure of aim. Have you considered a career in the fast-paced world of deep-sea harpoon fishing? Why not? It's a popular pastime among the kinds of folks who need to prove their physical prowess, she says, brandishing a rust-covered harpoon. I can get you out on the water right now, or, for a little extra gold, I know where I can acquire a premium harpoon. It will help steady your aim. Behind her, the sea beckons. I don't have the gold for this. Let's fish. Captain Rana sells your boat away from the docks, out into the open waters. As the shoreline disappears, Rana drops anchor. You need me to tell you how this works, or are you ready to throw some harpoons around? Ask for instructions. She puts one arm on your shoulder and points down into the water. We call that the ocean. It's got fish in it. If you throw your harpoon down there and it hits one, I'll pull it up for you. You want to be careful on the reef wall. If your harpoon ends up in there, you might as well kiss it goodbye. The deeper you go, the bigger the fish, though you can never be too certain what you'll catch. Finally, there's a shipwreck the way down there. An old merchant vessel. See that golden glimmer? If you need a target fair and true, I will aim for that. Raise the harpoon over your head and hurl it into the churning ocean.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or failure. Nicely timed.
With unerring accuracy, your harpoon plunges deeper into the reef. Oops.
Poorly done. You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside you.
Your harpoon hits the water with a sad splash and disappears. Rana shakes her head and sighs. Go on, you can do better than that. You raise the harpoon over your head and hurl it into the churning ocean. Okay, let's do this again.
Breathe, you have done well.
The harpoon descends to the lowest reaches of the reef. The mentioned Meltzer's treasure glitters tantalizingly on the ocean floor. Okay, one last one. The last one. Yeah, this one is tough. The day's still young. Have another go.
That will set you in good stead from here.
Ah!
Even when
too
things
difficult.
appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
The sun hangs low on the horizon. Rana raises the anchor and says, time to return to the docks and to distribute the sea's bounty. Rana whistled to herself, sadly. I guess the fish were inviting. Rana gives you a casual salute, a bucket of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out on the water again, you know where to find me. So I got nothing. Wonderful.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Bring it on.
By sea and sun, fate and fame!
I'm gonna die.
Combat solves so little. It has ended this, however.
Okay, maybe I should come back later. Let's go to the Empress.
This game is merely the lesser game. It is not the true game of life and death, merely my model of it. I must prepare you for the challenges you will face when we meet Callus in truth.
So, earn fame in order to wield a legendary weapon, Reta's Fire. Villages on the northern outskirts are under assault from northern raiders. Defeat the mighty shaman who is leading their raids. Okay, I'm ready.
In this case, the Empress is a symbol, a leader of the northern clans, but not their only one. Now we come to one of the new nuances of our game. The hunt for fame and esteem would not work for all players, but it works for you. I can sense it in you. Your pride, your skill. In time, we will learn all of you.
Raiders have destroyed our village, the Elder of Talos explains in a hushed voice. They were sent by a dark shaman of the north. They were searching for this. He draws a large warhammer from his cloak. Reta's ire. It is the only weapon that will break the seal protecting their encampment. He hands you the weapon.
Anger is a powerful force.
Reta's ire. Shockwave, the form of powerful strike that causes knockdown to a single target. Okay. The weapon is heavier than you imagined, perhaps weighed down by some hidden magic, preventing you from wielding it to its potential. The Elder looks straight in your eyes as though peering into your soul. Not all weapons are for all men. Only those who have demonstrated great acts of valor and courage may bear Reta's ire. You will do well to remember that. Let's go about the shaman. A twisted creature with great power. Never seen on the battlefield, but I hear she commands her warriors from our camp in the forest to the east. We sent our warriors to find her, but a magical barrier prevents anyone from entering her sound tomb. It is said that Reta's ire can break through such a barrier. If she were attacked at her camp, these raids could surely be stopped for good. The Elder scowls. Empire? What good is the Empire? Naught but tax collectors and carrion crows. 6 raids here this year, and not a soldier to be seen. So much for protection. They're less reliable than the worst of the gods. Great artifacts require great heroes, he explains. Never turn down the opportunity to aid others. Seek out greatness and you will be rewarded. You must find the courage to wield this weapon and defeat the shaman before the 5th village falls. The villagers need a hero. The town of Braedon is surely in danger and must be warned. Thank you. I trust that the sacrifice of Talos not go in vain. He bows his head. May the gods bring you good fortune.
Your companion has his own story to tell. We must wonder if this is a tale of a hero or a villain.
You arrive at the city markets to meet with Malaklipp's associate. You find him sitting on a blanket by the sewer gates. You can't tell whether he's a goblin, a human, or an animate pile of greasy rags. A few wilted daisies and duckweed tied with rope are flopped on the ground around them. Merc, Malaklipp scowls to the creature, arms outstretched. I have a favor to ask of you, my handsome friend. The greasy goblin man raises a hand to stop the bard's prattle. 10 gold first, you know that. Okay. Malaklipp steps forward as Mark counts the coin. Mark, old bean. The bard looks furtively around before quickly waving at his shoulder. I require help in removing a certain illness. Mark considers Malaclips for a while. That kind of information costs more than a few coins. You splutter indignantly. I will require a test of skill from him. He turns and points at you. Pick a flower and eat it. The greasy florist displays his meager wares. Malaclips nods as if this were a fair request. And I'm gonna eat the luminous purple flower. The flower has a crispy burnt texture. And this is not good. Come on, Jacob. Loan the dice. I need all of your good luck. Fuck me. You feel an intense wave of heat emanate from your stomach to your neck, and you collapse to the floor. You wake to Malaclips splashing you with water. Merc has left, and you see him attempting to steal a seed bun from the baker's stall. We'll come back later and try again. Okay, fine.
The roads have become even more deadly since the Empire has come to power, despite their promises of the opposite.
Yeah, we already know what's gonna happen. Okay, nothing bad is happening. Thank you, the woman says as you help her from the carriage. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. Nice.
When the hero runs in, the villain takes their time to bait their trap. Be careful, lest they put you in your place.
A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. A party of northerners charges at you. As you break free, you've been ambushed.
I'm no happier to be here than you lot.
Special effects look so good. With the raiders defeated, you contemplate your next move. Search for spoils. Gold! You rifle through the defeated northerners' belongings and uncover a stash of gold. It's camping time.
Campfires offer a chance to see what your companion has to say about your current challenge.
After a long day's travel along the King's Road, you find yourself at the traders' camp. They welcome you to join them. Burning the whole village to the ground seems a bit much. Think of all the textiles and the wine wasted. Malaclips has to have another bottle of wine to calm himself. I have the feeling that I'm not supposed to have a shield with me.
Strange things still exist. Do you not see the beauty in this plant? True wonders still remain. Treat it gently.
High on a mystic mountain top, you discover a vicious-looking plant. Its gaping mouth looks more than capable of shredding you to pieces. But at its base, you notice some unusual fruit. If you throw something, you may be able to suck the savage mouth, thus allowing you to steal some fruit. You inspect your supplies for something suitable. Oh! No, this is not suitable. No. I need this. What do you mean this is... Are you fucking stupid? I wanted to throw away my stupid weapon, not this one. Jacob, you can't do this to me. Come on. No. Keep your equipment.
Let us see what the next town holds.
I won't forget this, Jacob. Man. Come on, out of all the equipment I have a villager's axe and a neglected sword. Why can't I use one of these two? Why? Why this one? Why the one that is required to finish the quest? Following the Talos Elder's instructions, you find yourself on the road to Brayden. Dusk falls as you continue on your quest.
Do not take lightly the mantle of fame. Being a figurehead is not without consequences.
You arrive at Brayden at dawn to find it under attack from raiders. As the village burns, 3 brave farmers attempt to defend the last of the surviving villagers. One calls out, "Please help. We must stop these savages before all is lost." is. Extinguisher. Fire inflicts 40% less damage. I wish I had this one with me before.
A useful tool, but simple magic.
The surviving villagers rush to the farmer's aid and tend to their wounds. Thank you, hero, they cry. You have saved our people, but sadly our village is no more. Please accept this small token of our gratitude. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mustering to raid the town of Tarin. They point further south, down the riverbank. If you are a true hero, you will surely save them. With another village lost to the northerners, you set out for the next town without delay.
The Empire has busily purged so many of the fantastic creatures from these lands, and yet they leave the gnomes.
Here we go again. It's time to play Gnome Ball. You trespass on gnomish grounds, humans. The penalty for this transgression is death. Make peace with your gods. Look at them. How ugly they are. Gnomes. The battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. Alright, the penalty for this transgression is no longer death. You would like to parley? Alright, we seek arms to defend ourselves. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I give you some food for a helmet. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring. My treasure. Give me a weapon I can wield and one for my brother with gold. Okay, maybe I can give them the ring. Certainly not this one. Are you sure you wish to trade these items away? Yes. You surrender the equipment to gnomes. Satisfied, they offer payment in return. Oh, cool. And I gain 2 fame. What? I didn't get the token? Why? I wish I could get the Cardinal blade, but I think I need to get the Winter's Bane.
Is that your choice? Really?
Yes, really. You got something to say about it, Jacob? You would have chosen differently. If you want to see me using the cardinal blades, just say so.
Although you clearly dabbled with gods to arrive here, you do not need them. You have your own strengths.
Your quest brings you to a remote shrine high in the mountains. It is revered among the few local peasants for its remarkable healing properties. You kneel before the shrine and beseech the gods to take pity on you. Are you ready, Jacob? Ah, okay. I can make it. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds to bathe you in a radiant glow. Cool.
Always treat those who feed you with respect. Even I stand by this rule, and I have respect for few.
I strongly agree with you. You chance upon a wooden cart, overflowing with pears, spice, and many items otherwise. A wonderful smell wafts from the cart. Malaclips shakes his head. Poor old Chester. This is why you should never be seduced by the wiles of women. Coin slave. They'll break your heart and leave you selling your lemon tarts with little business sense. The old farmer hugs his wares to passerby. Tarts, pies, and exotic fruits. Chester gives you a jolly wave. What would you like to buy on this fine morning? I would like tart. This is your lemon tart. I've been simply giving tarts away today. Must be the sunshine. He considers the few remaining tarts for a while before he finally decides on a price. What? Are you happy with paying this price? I mean, sure, I don't have it. Didn't have enough gold. Chester seems strangely affronted at this. He takes the tart from your hands and coldly asks you to leave. You are... okay. Whatever, man. continue on your quest.
Actions, of course, have consequences. You cannot think that the steps you have taken will bring a simple peace. No.
No? I guess not. A storm brews as you arrive at Tarim and find it under attack from raiders. Good thing we have farmers. The farmers can help us, and they're pretty good. There it is! Look at this. It's beautiful. The Winter's Bane, used to defend those in need.
By sea and sun, face pain!
Leave my friends alone. Gambler's Insurance. After losing 3 precision gambits with a failure, a huge failure, draw 4 equipment cards, then discard this card. It is not time to celebrate. They are surely mastering to raid the town of Dangarmon. Further south, of course.
If you fall in a trap once, you may blame error. To fall in the same trap again smacks of foolishness.
It's like the only way. What do you want from me?
I hope this works! Okay, let's search for spoils. Well, ouch. As you search for valuables, one of the northerners grabs you. With his last breath, he runs his blade into your side.
know what I need? I need a camp.
At what point does honor bend to pragmatism?
Okay, Jacob, I need your help with this. Pray for me. Wonderful.
A simple part of every story, especially a tale spent in the company of allies and boon companions.
As night draws in, you return to the Rusty Razor. The proprietor greets you warmly. What can I provide to the savior of the Rusty Razor? Heal, buy a meal, or rest? What do you require? Let's go for lodgings. Look for lodgings, eh? We have some fresh-made beds for travelers such as yourself. It's free, of course, assuming you have some provisions. Discuss the latest rumors. The innkeeper tells you that the recent cheese festival has kept the inn busy and its coffers full.
You strike me as the type who would put themselves in harm's way for the benefit of others. Yet, perhaps you'd rather have someone else sacrifice themselves for you.
You hear shouting up ahead. As you make your way down the cobbled streets, you see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows. A crowd has formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. Please help. My family's in there. Anyone, please help. I can do that. Nah, Malaclips is not the kind of person who can deal with this.
The wheel is one of my favorite innovations. It combines many different elements of our game into one.
Redraw.
Excellent. A wise decision.
Through a haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. Coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze.
Now the power is yours to use.
A villager rushes to your aid. Thank you, brave adventurer. I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe. It will soon collapse. The woman embraces her child, then turns to you once more. My husband. Did you see my husband? He's still in there. Please, please help. Well, let's do this. Huge failure. Great.
Oh dear. Move faster next time.
Jacob, you're a fucking asshole. The fire claims a victim. Well, let's try. Again. Again. You are too late. The fire claims another victim. As you exit the building, it collapses behind you. While you were unable to save everyone, the villagers are grateful for your valiant effort. But the
It
shiny
appears
token
you
is
are
not
worthy
mine.
to wield the weapon of champions. The raiders will hide from you no longer.
You turn a reddish ire over in your hands. The rune on its face begins emitting a golden light. It is unclear if it now wields less or you have a newfound strength. But either way, you can now wield the mighty hammer. And to the shaman I go.
The power Rage grants is often misunderstood. They are your decisions to make. I will not tell you what to do. You must learn from your mistakes as well as your successes. Go ahead, buy what pleases you. You have prepared yourself for this battle. Now you must face it, but not alone, perhaps.
It is as the Talos Elder has described. The Shaman Sanctum is protected by a magical barrier preventing you from advancing. And then I use the hammer. You raise Red Desire above your head and bring it down against the magical wall with all your might. The hammer finds its mark and you are immediately engulfed in a blizzard of snow and ice. The howling winds spin you this way and that vanish as quickly as they had appeared. Disoriented, you look around for Malaglyphs, but he is nowhere to be found. You find your bearings and realize you are standing in a forest clearing, covered in newly fallen snow. You step back and bump into something. Turning, you see a towering northern clansman, bald and brutal.
He has brute strength, if nothing else.
He does not flinch. Noah seems even the slightest bit interested in you. He stands with weapons drawn and brow lowered. You turn to follow his gaze. Then you see her, sitting on a throne of wicker and thorns. Small straw-bladed charms and oddities hanging from the trees behind her. Before her kneel countless raiders, worshipping their leader in an eerie stillness. The defender of villages and the exiled one, the shaman says with a hiss. She steps down from her throne. I know why you have come. Let this end. I hope you know how to fight, hero, says the bold northerner calmly. There are more warriors here than we can kill. To defeat a snake, you must cut off its head. You ready your weapon as the shaman and her clansmen surround you. Needless to say, I'm taking this. Another epic weapon enters the scene. Hey look! It's the Huntress from Dead by Daylight. Raid leader Gurta. Raid leaders are the front line of the Northern Assault, centers of tactical and religious guidance. The shaman casts spells that heal her allies. Attack her quickly to interrupt the spell.
I do not know, yet we will fight. Stand clear of my blades. I will stand clear of yours.
Ow. The shaman's body writhes as a dark spirit leaves her chest and vanishes into the air. The remaining raiders flee into the forest. And as the skies clear, the sun beams down on the colossal warrior that had fought alongside you. I am Kolbjorn, he explains. I was born into the northern clans,
but I am clanless now. You do not know us, but we were not always like this. Perhaps one day the clans will return to the tradition they have lost. Kolbjorn the Wanderer. You and I have cleared a small part of the stain from my honor this day. If you call, I will answer. He reaches out a massive hand and clasps your forearm. Let us head back and find your friend. And with that, you and Kolbjorn make your way back through the forest in search of Malaclips.
Another card returns to my deck. Do not worry, I have more challenges before you will be ready to face my foe. Well done. Another Northerner falls before you, and a new companion joins your journey.
Bring yourself a worthy hero. Red Azire. For befriending Kolbjorn. The Wanderer. I love these tokens, they're so bright and shining. For defending all of the villages. The Elder's Gift. Your new companion, Cruel Kitura, awaits you at the Hound. New challenge available on the challenge map. The Servant.
You have done well. You understand the basic rules of the game now. From here, they will change. Every tale is ultimately a tale of blood, is it not? Let us find the roots of this one.
I wish I could try again with this.
You may take their recommendations if you wish. They will be sufficient for now.
Okay, let's try again.
Crossing the wastes has claimed the lives of many. Mortals, gods. There is no special dispensation here for age or power. These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
Okay, let's do this. Kolbjorn. His family lost. His clan turned against him. Kolbjorn has traveled south in search of meaning. When activated, Kolbjorn performs a charging attack that causes stun and may knock down weakened enemies. Stay close to charge his ability faster.
I wish you an honorable death.
This sucks. Yeah, of course. Walk the blooded hill 3 times in order to reach the gateway. I watched as the goddess of the earth slay her own sisters. Skies bring blood for 100 days. Statues regal, Scorpion says, flicking a fresh fish onto the coals. They're always strong. So the holy man is the founder of riddles. That's the statue. Beware the intersect of tree and tower. So this and this. Walk the bloodied hill 3 times in order to reach the gateway. And that's Holly. That's interesting. Is this good or bad? Iga's mercy. I don't know. Let's avoid it for now.
At what age does a child lose their innocence? When do they become the enemy?
Colbion watches the boy. Ah, he knows him. He is of Clan Catsfoot, a weak and pitiful clan of the Southern Reach. Save the boy.
This is what happens when you mess with clan business.
Check on the unconscious guards. You notice the boy looking at you worriedly, as if sizing you up. Would you kindly blow on the dice, Jacob? Ah, that's not too bad. Fiddles with a little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I will tell you. There was an Empire ambush on our village, and I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wiped some tears from his face angrily, but I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot, and we are brave pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Whoa! Okay, that's a lot of information. Small northern boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as his small form disappears into the forest. I can see why this card was recommended to me. Oh, I see. I need to climb this 3 times. I'm gonna turn back.
docks of the capital, you spy Rana loading her sloop with harpoon fishing supplies. Let's fish. And this time I'm going for fish, not gold.
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents change too.
God damn it. Okay, I need to focus. Give me fish. Rana hauls your catch up into the deck. A common grit sucker. Okay. She pulls up a common grit sucker. Not a glamorous catch, but food is food. Rana says as she clubs it over the head. The sun hangs low on the horizon. Rana raises the anchor and says, time to return to the docks and to redistribute the sea's bounty. Rana cleans your catch. Successful haul. Okay, that's actually what I wanted. Rana gives you a casual salute, a bucket of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out on the water again, you know where to find me. Okay, that's good. Pet the goat.
You can always try again, if you survive, of course.
The goat shuffles his hooves, agitated. Try to avoid tangling with Iga, the goddess of war. She's here somewhere, buried beneath the earth, because Pirate advises. Everywhere. Ah, magma boils, then subsides. The voice sighs. I will let you live, worm. Spread word of my mercy. Perhaps then I will be free of this prison. The heat dissipates and you pass through without further incidents. Thank God.
Time passes and things change. The advances of the Empire march on, and mystery and magic falls further into darkness. Yet, death stalks the streets of the city.
A pall of smoke casts the city in a dull grey light as you navigate the narrow streets and back alleys of Iron Peak. Beware the Prince of Poisons, calls a young boy in short-brimmed cap, as he hands out leaflets to the passing crowds. You stop to read a discarded parchment sodden by the damp that clings to the cobblestones. Prince of Poison strikes again. Another mass poisoning in the back streets of Lowtown. Mayor raises reward to 500 gold. The boy approaches as you finish reading. If you really hope to be safe, you will best protect yourself. I have just the thing, and at a bargain price. Let's go about the Prince of Poisons. He's the one responsible for all the killing that's been going on, the child explains. Wide-eyed. Dozens, if not hundreds, of innocent people dead, all poisoned by the prince. He strikes at random, anywhere in the city and at any time. Just drops one of his canisters and half the street's dead before anyone knows what's happening. Disheveled children in the alleyway. The boy looks over to where you are pointing. Most of them lost their parents to poison and live on the streets now. The boy shakes his head in pity, saying, "Came from a good home, some of them. They won't last on the street. Don't even know what street corners are best to bag at. I don't have food." The boy looks around to make sure nobody's watching too closely, then discreetly takes a small vial of colorless liquid from his pocket. This tonic was brewed from the fruit of a rare plant that only grows high on the northern hills. It will boost your strength, give you the edge you need to survive the poison. I like you, stranger. I'm a fair judge of character, and you seem like a good sort. For you, this is only 5 gold. No. Let's visit the marketplace. The Iron Peak Marketplace is large enough to house many stalls. As you wander through, you note many are vacant. Few people seem to choose the risk of shopping in such a public place this day, and those that do never linger for long. In a quiet corner of the market, you find desperate man attempting to sell an unusual assortment of oddities. He picks up a statue of a 3-headed creature, saying, "This statue of a healing spirit from the distant kingdom of Duntia is exactly what you need to survive the next attack by the Prince of Poisons." I have no money. You ask how much gold each item costs, but he seems reluctant to name a price. "Whatever you think it's worth," he says with a nervous smile. "Just give me a map." Soon to ask how much gold you owe, a supernatural chill travels up your arm and freezes your heart. Oh, it's a curse. Bad practice. Hard ability. It's required to charge a weapon ability that increases by 3. "Sorry, stranger," the stall owner says, suddenly packing up the rest of his wares. "But I stole these from a particularly vengeful warlock, and his magic prevents me from just throwing them away. Good luck with that one." The man kicks the table over and flees down a back alley. You lose sight of him in the gloom and decide to abandon this godforsaken town. You leave the troubled town of Iron Peak with the impression that you've yet not seen all that it has to offer. Oh, good. Find a cache of old things in a broken chest. That's cool, but I'm out of food. Find the ghost pirate picking through some giant bones.
You are starving now. Every fresh encounter will cause you damage. Tread carefully.
Oh, come on. Alright, I'm gonna give you... Actually, you know what? Nah. I probably shouldn't. I'll finish him. Oops. Again.
These cards are not brimstone without reason. If you cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
They're fucking everywhere.
These are the choices that make the hero or the villain.
The town crier announces the Empire 6 mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the watchtower where the tournament is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malifauw's plan to wipe out the Paupers district. The outbreak began there. We cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malifaux Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper district, where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. Over the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malifaux gives his command to charge. You find yourself surrounded by corrupted. You draw your weapon and set your feet. I think we can do this. Corruption. The land itself becomes shattered, shambling and broken. Attacks with bursts of corruption that snare and damage their targets. Use a bait to avoid their attacks, or change direction rapidly to break free. Can I have something? Anything? Because I'm gonna die.
Careful, your supplies are running low.
Buy an exotic fruits. Smiles at the exotic fruits for a while, as if remembering a happy memory. Ah, good. It worked. Before he finally decides on a price. Let's pay.
have been worse.
This entire land is a trap. A trap for mortals, and at times even for the gods. They come searching for power, and they never leave.
The ground here is cracked and blasted. Magma boils from great fissures and the air shimmers from the dreadful stifling heat. Stifling? A rumbling comes from deep within the earth, like something huge and terrible waking from a slumber. A voice from below laments. I killed my own sister to reach the gateway. Hundreds of gods and thousands of mortals fell before they could chain me. Here, a solid gold statue burns from the boiling magma and lands at your feet. With this, spread the glory of my regret, mortal. Ah! Okay. Thank you, I guess. Begin your trek up the bloody hill. With little warning, your legs give out beneath you and the world begins to spin.
What left these lands so desolate? How many times have mortals attempted a crossing here? These are mysteries lost to the sands of time.
You wake to find yourself at the stone bridge, near the ancient inn at the beginning of your adventure. Colbion is already at your side, staring mournfully into the wastes. You hold the etched map pebble up to your eyes. The markings have changed. Find the ghost pirate peeking through some giant bones. A wolf despawning lands until my feet turn to ash. Nah, I wanna keep the money. I'm gonna ask for mercy.
Your memory seemed filled with conflict and chaos, yet occasionally something merely pleasant slips through.
No, I need the money. Here we go again.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
Okay. Let's go for the treasure. Maybe I should go for a premium harpoon. How much? 10 gold. Let's try.
Nicely timed. Breathe. You have done well.
Oh, so close. Your harpoon buries itself in something solid. Rana hauls your catch up onto the deck.
A tool of life and of death.
The dead man's hand. Among the coins and confused sea urchins, you spy a curious gauntlet. It hums with arcane power as you slide it over your hand. That token is mine. The sun hangs low on the horizon. Rana raises the anchor and says, "Time to return to the docks and to distribute the sea's bounty." Ah, come on. Armed northerners await you on the docks. A burly warrior, reeking of fish and salt water, points at Rana accusatorially. English. Never ceases to bother me. There she is, the one who stole my father's walling harpoon. Let's teach her what we do to pirates around these parts. Withdraw your weapon and prepare to face your attackers. What do I have anyway? I should be good to go. The soldier's sword. Every hero must have a heroic sword by the side. This, however, is utterly ordinary.
Nice work protecting the cargo, says Rana. She rolls one of the northerners off the pier. Rana scoops a pile of gold coins out of the waterlogged treasure chest. Not what I was expecting to all hop, but good enough. Rana gives you a casual salute. A bucket of chum dangling from her arm. If you ever want to go out on the water again, you know where to find me.
These cards are not brimstone without reason.
Oh, come
If you
on.
cannot learn to avoid them, you will surely perish.
The anarchists. You didn't get an introduction. Well, better late than never. The bastion of purification. Niall was a wildly inventive craftsman, and also quite mad. Just like me. Okay, all of you need to die now.
Our time's come, so be it.
Now death comes to you. This story ends here.
I really thought I was going to make it. Would you like to enable apprentice mode? This will make combat easier by increasing your damage and automating ripostes and finishers, but leaving everything else identical. Steam leaderboards will be disabled. You can toggle this mode in the settings menu at any time.
Don't ask again. I get it. I'm doing a difficult challenge. There's no need to enable easy mode for this. This is a challenge, I get it. I'm supposed to do this when I am more experienced. So I should stick to the campaign, I guess. Or that is what I would be saying if it wasn't so late. I actually need to end the stream now. But hey, it was fun anyway. I managed to get some tokens, some nice and shiny tokens. And I finished one piece of the campaign, which was fun. But since it's getting so late, I think I will end the stream now and I just wrap this up. It's getting very late, so you know. I think I should... Let's see...
The next time I get to stream should be by the end of next week. Let me see. Should be next Friday. So yeah, I think it should be fine. I will end the strip now. And the next time I play Hand of Fate will be on Friday. Of course, make sure to check the community tab if you want to be updated on my activities. And yeah, you may also consider the idea of subscribing and liking this video if you want to give me support. And with that being said, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.